And that's the last dish loaded. I love our dishwasher.
Me too, Mark. It's my favorite kitchen gadget of all time. I can't imagine life without it.
I know. Do you remember when we had to wash everything by hand in our old apartment? My hands were always so dry.
And we would argue about whose turn it was to wash and whose turn it was to dry. The dishwasher has saved our relationship.
You might be right. It's just so efficient. You press a button, and 2 hours later, everything is sparkling clean. It feels like magic.
It is the best kind of magic, the kind that does your chores for you.
It got me thinking about all the other gadgets we have in this kitchen. We have collected quite a few things over the years.
We have. Our countertops are full of them. Some of them we use every single day.
And some of them we probably haven't used in years.
That is also very true. We have a little museum of forgotten kitchen gadgets in that back cupboard.
We should go through them one day. But for now, let's talk about the ones we love, the ones that make our lives easier.
I like that idea. An appreciation conversation for our kitchen helpers.
Exactly. So, besides the dishwasher, what is your most essential, can't live without kitchen gadget?
Ooh, that is a very difficult question. There are so many good ones. Let me think.
So, what's your number one gadget?
After a lot of serious thought, I have to choose the electric kettle.
The electric kettle. That's an interesting choice. Why that one?
Because I use it multiple times every single day. I cannot start my morning without a cup of tea, and the kettle boils the water so quickly and safely.
That's true. It's much faster than boiling water in a pot on the stove, and it turns itself off automatically, so you can't forget about it.
Exactly. It's safe and efficient. I use it for my morning tea, my afternoon tea, and for a cup of herbal tea before bed. My day is structured around the sound of the kettle boiling.
I can see why it's so important to you. For me, the equivalent of that is the coffee machine.
Ah, your beloved espresso machine.
Yes, the sound of it grinding the beans in the morning is the real start of my day. And it makes the perfect cappuccino with just the touch of a button.
It does make very good coffee. I love it when you make me a latte on the weekend.
So the kettle and the coffee machine are our essential morning gadgets. What about the toaster?
The toaster is also very important. We use it almost every morning for our toast or to warm up a croissant.
A life without toast would be a sad life. And what about the microwave?
The microwave is another essential for me. I use it all the time to reheat leftovers for lunch. It's so fast and convenient.
It is. I'm not a big fan of cooking with it, but for reheating, it is the best.
So I think we have our list of the daily essentials. The dishwasher, the kettle, the coffee machine, the toaster, and the microwave.
Our kitchen would be a very different place without them.
Okay, so those are the daily essentials. What about the gadgets we use for actual cooking and baking?
You mean the ones that help us prepare the food?
Yes. For example, my stand mixer.
Ah, your big red stand mixer. It's a very beautiful machine.
It is beautiful, and it is so powerful. I love it for baking cakes and cookies. It mixes the butter and sugar together so perfectly. My arms would get so tired trying to do that by hand.
And it comes with all those different attachments, right?
Yes, it has a whisk for whipping cream, a dough hook for making bread dough, and the normal paddle for mixing cake batter. It's like having a professional baker's assistant in the kitchen.
I am very grateful for the stand mixer because it is the reason we have so many delicious homemade cakes in this house.
That is true. It encourages me to bake more.
What about our blender? We use that quite a lot too.
We do. The blender is fantastic for making smoothies in the summer. Just put in some fruit, yogurt, and a little juice, and you have a healthy, delicious drink.
And we use it in the winter to make soups. After we cook the vegetables, we put them in the blender to make the soup smooth and creamy.
Yes, it's perfect for making a creamy pumpkin soup or a tomato soup.
It's a very versatile gadget. Smoothies, soups, and even milkshakes.
It is. A good, powerful blender is a great tool to have.
I want to talk about my new favorite gadget.
Your new favorite? Is this the one you bought last month?
Yes, the air fryer.
Ah, the famous air fryer. I was a bit skeptical at first. I thought it was just a trendy gadget that we wouldn't use.
I know, but I have to say I am completely in love with it. I use it 3 or 4 times a week.
Really? What do you cook in it?
Everything. It is amazing for making French fries. They get so crispy and golden, but you only need to use a tiny little bit of oil.
So they are much healthier than deep-fried French fries.
Much, much healthier, but they taste just as good. And it's great for cooking vegetables like broccoli or bell peppers. They get a little bit roasted and delicious.
So how does it work? Is it really frying with air?
That's basically the idea. It's a small, very powerful convection oven. It circulates very hot air all around the food, which makes it cook very quickly and become very crispy.
So it's like a mini oven that sits on your countertop.
Exactly. And it heats up much faster than our big oven, so it saves energy. And it's so easy to clean. The little basket just goes in the dishwasher.
Okay, you have convinced me. I was wrong. The air fryer is not a silly, trendy gadget. It is a very useful machine.
It is. I cooked some chicken wings in it last week, and they were the crispiest chicken wings I have ever eaten.
You will have to make those for me next time.
It's a plan.
We have talked about the gadgets we love. Now should we talk about the ones we don't love so much?
You mean the forgotten gadgets in the cupboard of shame?
That is the perfect name for it. The cupboard where good intentions go to die.
I think every kitchen has a cupboard like that.
So, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of that cupboard?
For me, it is the juicer.
Oh, the juicer. I had almost forgotten we even owned a juicer.
I remember when we bought it. We were so excited. We had this dream of starting every single day with a glass of fresh pressed apple and carrot juice.
We did. We were going to be so healthy. And we used it for the first week.
We did. And then we remembered how much work it is. You have to wash and chop all the fruit and vegetables.
And then the worst part, you have to clean the juicer. There are so many little parts, and they are all full of wet pulp. It takes about 15 minutes just to clean it properly.
It was just too much effort for a glass of juice. It was easier to just eat an apple.
So now the juicer just sits in the back of the cupboard, feeling very sad and lonely.
It does. What about you? What is your biggest gadget regret?
I think for me, it is the bread maker.
The bread maker. I remember you wanted that so much for your birthday one year.
I did. I had this romantic idea of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread every morning.
And did it work?
It did. A few times. The bread was delicious, but it was also a lot of work. You have to measure all the ingredients so perfectly, and it takes about 3 hours to make one loaf of bread.
And the bakery down the street sells the most amazing fresh bread every morning.
Exactly. It was much easier to just walk to the bakery. So now the bread maker is also in the cupboard of shame, right next to the juicer.
They can be friends. The Forgotten Gadget Club.
You know, not all of our favorite gadgets are big, expensive electric machines.
That is a very good point. Sometimes the simplest, smallest tools are the most useful.
What is your favorite simple, non-electric gadget?
For me, it has to be my garlic press.
The garlic press, a true kitchen hero.
It is. I use it almost every day. I hate chopping garlic with a knife. My fingers always smell of garlic for hours afterwards.
I know, and it's so hard to chop it really finely.
But with the garlic press, you just put a clove inside, you squeeze the handles, and perfect minced garlic comes out. It's so fast and easy.
It is a brilliant invention. My favorite simple gadget is our vegetable peeler.
The vegetable peeler, that is a very humble choice.
It is humble, but it is perfect. We had an old, bad peeler for years, and it was so frustrating to use. It was always getting stuck.
I remember that one. It was terrible.
But this new one we bought, the one with the Y shape, is amazing. It's so sharp and smooth. Peeling potatoes or carrots is actually a pleasure now. It's so fast.
A good tool makes any job easier. It's true. What about our salad spinner? Is that a useful gadget or a useless one?
For me, it is very useful. I hate wet, soggy salads. The salad spinner gets all the water off the lettuce leaves after you wash them.
So the dressing sticks to the leaves properly.
Exactly. It is the secret to a good, crisp salad. It takes up a lot of space in the cupboard, but for me, it is worth it.
Okay, you've convinced me. The salad spinner is a hero, not a villain. Is there any kitchen gadget that you don't have but you wish you did?
Oh, that's a dangerous question. Are you giving me ideas for my Christmas list?
Maybe. It's good to have dreams. What is your dream kitchen gadget?
I think I would really like to have a waffle maker.
A waffle maker! For making Belgian waffles?
Yes, I love waffles, and I think it would be so much fun to make them at home on a Sunday morning.
Oh, that does sound lovely. We could have them with fresh berries and maple syrup, or with whipped cream and chocolate sauce.
Exactly. It would make our weekend breakfast feel so special and indulgent.
That is a very good dream gadget. I approve of that one.
What about you? What is your dream gadget?
I have been thinking about this a lot recently, especially with autumn and winter coming. I would love to have a slow cooker.
A slow cooker? What is that?
It's an electric pot that cooks food at a very low temperature for a very long time.
And what is the benefit of that?
You can put all your ingredients in the pot in the morning before you go to work.
Like meat and vegetables and stock?
Yes, you turn it on and then you just leave it all day. It cooks very, very slowly for 8 or 10 hours.
And when you come home from work?
You come home to a perfectly cooked, hot meal. The whole house smells amazing. The meat becomes so tender, it just falls apart.
Wow. That sounds like actual magic.
It's perfect for making stews and curries and pulled pork. It's a wonderful gadget for winter comfort food.
That does sound incredible. A hot, delicious meal ready and waiting for you when you get home.
So, my dream is a waffle maker for fun weekend breakfasts.
And my dream is a slow cooker for easy, comforting winter dinners.
They are very different gadgets for different moods.
They are. The waffle maker is for fun and celebration. The slow cooker is for comfort and convenience.
If you had to choose just one to get, which one would it be?
For me, I think it would be the slow cooker. I think we would use it more often.
I think you are probably right. We would probably use a waffle maker once a month, but we could use the slow cooker every week in the winter.
It's more practical. The waffle maker is more of a fun toy.
But sometimes fun toys are good to have.
That is also true. Our kitchen should have practical tools, but also things that bring us joy.
So maybe we need both?
Ah, now you are talking. Our countertops are not full enough.
Is there anything else you would want? What about one of those fancy vacuum sealers to keep food fresh for longer?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. But it seems like a lot of plastic waste with all the bags.
That's a good point. Maybe not, then.
What about an ice cream maker? We could make our own ice cream in the summer.
Now that is a very dangerous idea. I would want to make a new flavor every single day.
Me too. Okay, maybe an ice cream maker is too tempting. It is a threat to our health.
I agree. Let's stick to dreaming about the slow cooker and the waffle maker for now. They seem like a good balance of practical and fun.
It's interesting to think about the pros and cons of having all these gadgets.
What do you think the biggest advantage or pro is?
I think the biggest pro is that they can save you a lot of time and effort, like the dishwasher or the food processor. They do the boring, repetitive jobs for you.
That's true. They make cooking more accessible. You are more likely to bake a cake if you have a stand mixer to help you.
And they can help you be more creative. The air fryer inspired you to cook chicken wings in a new way.
And they can help you eat more healthily. The blender makes it easy to have a fruit smoothie. And the air fryer helps you use less oil.
So they save time, make cooking easier, and can even make it healthier. Those are some very strong advantages.
So, what is the biggest disadvantage or con?
For me, the biggest con is the space. They take up so much space.
I agree 100%. Our kitchen is a good size, but we still struggle to find a place for everything.
Every cupboard is full, and the countertops are covered. It can make the kitchen feel very cluttered.
And they can be very expensive. A good quality stand mixer or coffee machine can cost a lot of money.
Yes, they are a real investment, which is why it's so sad when you buy one and then you don't use it, like our poor juicer.
It's wasted money and wasted space.
So, I think the most important thing is to think very carefully before you buy a new gadget.
You need to ask yourself some honest questions.
Like, do I really need this? How often will I realistically use it? And where am I going to store it?
Those are the three magic questions. If you don't have good answers, you should probably not buy it. So, after our long and detailed discussion, what have we learned?
We have learned that we are very lucky to have our dishwasher and our kettle.
And our coffee machine and our toaster. We should appreciate our daily helpers more.
We have also learned that we are very happy with our new air fryer.
And we have confirmed that our juicer and our bread maker were a complete waste of money.
Yes, we should probably try to sell them or give them away to someone who will actually use them.
That is a great idea. We can declutter the cupboard of shame.
We have also learned that a simple garlic press can bring a lot of joy.
And we have decided on our dream gadgets, the practical slow cooker for you and the fun waffle maker for me.
And we have agreed that before we buy anything else, we must ask ourselves the 3 magic questions.
Do I need it? Will I use it? Where will it live?
This has been a very productive conversation, Mark. I feel like we have organized our entire kitchen just by talking about it.
I know. It's been very therapeutic. And it's made me appreciate the gadgets we have that really work for us.
Me too. It's all about finding the right tools that fit your lifestyle.
So, speaking of useful gadgets, I think it is time to use my favorite one again.
The coffee machine? It's a bit late for a coffee, isn't it?
No, not that one. The dishwasher. I think it's time to press the start button.
Ah, the grand finale of the evening. Let's do it. And then we can go and relax. Our work here is done.